Hello and welcome to ARK's Fear Evolved 4 event. As you can see, we're on Scorched Earth. Or at least I'm assuming you can tell we're on Scorched Earth. We were previously on the island and we were taking on the Dodo Rex, and now we're over here to take on the Dodo Wyvern. And I must admit, this one is a lot harder. I mean, I don't have any gigas over here. I could have ported some across, but I'm going to do it without gigas. But this beastie, I mean, wow. It's got like all three different types of wyvern breaths. And it has a bit of a posse, you know, it's got zombie wyverns to help it. It's a bit of a toughie. Unless you plan ahead. And that's what I've been doing. So, what I've been doing is, well, yeah, I've been building quite a lot of turrets, basically. Because that's the plan. I don't have a dino that can stand up to this thing, so it's just a case of luring it onto turrets. Now I've got quite a lot of turrets, I must admit. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to jump on Sparky here. I mean, Sparky's my lightning wyvern. But she's wearing a bone costume. You might notice Squeaky's got a bone costume. Oh, incidentally, you might have noticed this little dude here. It's a Chibi skeletal Quetzal. I got that one after taking down the Dodo Wyvern. I've got another one. I haven't had a look at this one. So it's a Chibi skeleton Carno. I wonder what that one looks like. Oh, class. But yeah, Squeaky's looking very festive there. He's got a, well, yeah, it's a bit of a bone costume there with a witch's hat. Very fitting. But anyway, I'll show you what I've been planning. Now, like before, I've got myself some of these S Plus tech transmitters. To be honest, you don't really need them. I mean, it just helps. I mean, especially in my case, since I want to get a video out pretty quickly, given how little time's left on this event. And I wanted to get this video out to YouTube, just in case anybody else might be interested in this strategy, because, to be honest, it's pretty straightforward. It is. Because we've got the Wyvern Trench along here. Most of the time, and I say most of the time, this Dodo Wyvern's actually going to show up somewhere along this Wyvern Trench, so it makes life a bit easier. But I've got that S Plus transmitter system set up just in case, because I don't want to be wasting time. I mean, when I was taking on like wyverns to get eggs, and I'm actually going to be coming back here a lot, to be honest, because there's a change coming. Woohoo! You can breed wyverns. But yes, while I was trying to steal eggs, I was building systems like that, just a few turrets. But this, well, this beastie, it's pretty brutal. So what I've been doing is I've built this thing over here. I mean, that's a lot of turrets. It's a lot. But to be honest, it makes it more practical, I think. I mean, you can build traps to try and trap it, but I thought, oh, stuff it, I'm just going to put a load of turrets down. So I've got quite a lot of turrets, I must admit. Each one's got 500 bullets in it, because I've actually tested each one with 1,000 bullets in each. And that was just sheer overkill. I didn't need that many. So I must admit, I am taking a bit of a gamble. Now, these are the S Plus versions. You don't actually need the S Plus versions. You could get away with the vanilla ones. So these things, all they're doing is they're just targeting wild dinos. Doesn't matter what they are, just targeting those, because that's all you can do with the vanilla version. I could be very specific. I could literally exclude everything but the Dodo Wyvern itself, if that's all I wanted to target, because I'm well aware that once you kill the Dodo Wyvern, any of these zombie wyverns that are around, you could claim them. So potentially I could do that, but you wouldn't be able to do that within the vanilla version. So, fairness of the game, I'm not doing it. I've got a tech generator down there, basically because I've actually tried it with a gasoline generator. And the trouble is, well, it'll get wrecked. I've already seen that. So if it can't damage the tech generators, it can't actually damage these, I've found, which is interesting. These are just heavy auto turrets. It wasn't able to damage any of these, but it was able to damage the tech generator. I mean, just out of curiosity, I don't think it got anywhere near the foundations either. So the strategy basically is find it, pull it back to here if I can, because one thing I've noticed is it easily loses aggro, and sometimes when it loses aggro, it's like other wyverns and it'll just disappear into the centre of the map. So it's, yeah, it's a bit of a game of luck, to be honest, where A, you've got to be able to find it, then you've got to be able to drag it to wherever it is. So most of the time I wait until it shows up around here anyway, to be honest, just to make my life easier. And then it's just a case of luring it onto the traps, and then I'll just go whizzing round and around in circles, basically, until I lose the aggro and it starts focusing only on the turrets, and these things will take it down. I've done it before, except that last time I had a lot more bullets, so this time I'm going to try it with what I've got left, and we'll see how we go with that. But as I say, I mean, it pretty much shows up somewhere along this trench. I have seen it because I've got the scanner. I have seen it sometimes show up way over there, and sometimes it's actually showed up right at the far end of the trench, just past where that mountain is. So it doesn't always show up in the trench, to be fair. But then it's just a case of, you know, like it was on the map, basically. If it doesn't show up in the trench while you're looking, come back in a few nights' time when it respawns, and, you know, should then show up in the trench to make your life easier. So really, just a game of patience, to be honest. So, I'm going to be sitting twiddling my thumbs until this thing respawns. And we'll go and search a bit, see if we can pull it onto these guns. See you in a while. Right then, is this thing going to show up nearby? That's the $64 million question. I did actually go hunting for it. It kind of like turned up round about the middle of the map, but I couldn't find it. That's not too bad. 40-14. Yeah, it was kind of like when I was doing the Dodo Rex, because that went over to what you'd call Stonehenge, and I was just going round and round in circles. I couldn't find it at all, and I had the same problem here. I went over to like a mountain area, more or less in the middle, and I just could not find it. I mean, I went right up to the ceiling and there was nothing there. In fact, right, yeah, we've got a gas mask on. I'm just double checking. Right. 40-14. So it's around here somewhere. Oh, the music's gone off. Oh. Oh. That's not the zombie. That is not Dodo. The Wyvern. Was it Dodo Wyvern? That's what I'm looking for. Zombie Dodos are one thing. It's the Dodo Wyvern I'm looking for, and I don't want to get set on fire in the process. Where the heck are you? I can see these Zombie Wyverns wandering around giving me grief, but I can't see the Dodo Wyvern. Let's see if we can pull them away from here. They'll lose the. I mean, well, I was going to say they'll lose interest, but they'll. Yeah, they've lost interest over there. So it's at round about 40-14. So it's part of me wants to put my tech helmet on. Oh, it's a zombie down there. So that means it's further south. Where the heck is it? Is that it? Is that it down there? No? Oh, there it is. Should be able to tell by the fact that it's so blooming big. Oh, hang on. That wasn't a good maneuver. Oh, I hope I haven't got it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Right. Ooh. Actually, I can't go too fast, or otherwise it'll de-aggro. Oh no, I don't want to kill the zombie wyverns. That's right, you keep shooting your breath at me. You want to be heading over this way, mate. No, 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 no. Don't run away. Don't run away. No! There's not enough bullets in that one. In those turrets. Yeah. You're gonna tell. You're gonna. Whoa. Yeah, it's like it game of chicken and egg here. It's like, I need to stay ahead of it, but I still got to keep the aggro going. Ooh. What I've ended up doing is I've had to put more bullets back into that thing. I don't know what was going on. Let's have a look in there. So that's a level 25 one. Because that's one thing I've noticed is the level actually changes. It's not always the same. Like, I think while I was up against Dodo Rex, it always seemed to be like level 1. Oh, there you go. Now that's weird because, as I say, I mean, the plan was I was going to have 5 of these, 500 bullets in each gun. Because my original strategy, I ended up with like 1,000 bullets in each of those guns. And I ended up with like, you know, way over more than half of them still left. Oh, what do we got this time? So this time we've got a Brontosaurus and a Quetzal. These sort of things, they keep respawning every time you die anyway. But, yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. So, like, the first time I tried it, I thought, well, I'll play it safe. I'll put 1,000 bullets into every single turret. And then what happened was I ended up with, like, tons. I mean, I'd say the vast majority of them ended up with over, like, 5 stacks still left. So I went round and round. I mean, we've got like tons of XP. You'll probably notice, you know, that XP boost because we've been going out getting things like Explorer notes while we're waiting. But yeah, it was kind of weird. Oh, actually, that's a thought. What am I doing? This should be. Oh man, silly person. What are you doing? We're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be getting the Zombie Wyverns. I cannot believe I just did that. Completely forgot about Zombie Wyverns, you foolish person. We need to be looking for them. But no, I mean, we were going out looking for Explorer notes and whatnot, and I did one attempt, and the trouble was the I had only 500 bullets in each one, and it just didn't work. It was weird. Oh, what's up? Oh. It just didn't work. I actually ran out of bullets. I was amazed. So then I tried it with, you know, I've just that's the reason I've gone back to like 1,000. So there's a zombie one down there. Right. Ooh, right. What are these ones? Ah. Oh man. Stop. Leave the zombie one alone, man. Look, that zombie one's for me, man. Leave it alone. Oh, I want the zombie one. Come back. Oh, it's truth. I can see I'm going to be at this a while. So I'm just going to keep at it, and I'll see when I'm done. Oh, we've got rid of that one, right? So that's a bit of an improvement then. Because I mean I've got like a lightning wyvern here anyway, so it doesn't really get phased by like other lightning wyverns. I was going to stop because I could tell I was going to be here for a while, to be honest. Crying out loud, go on! I wouldn't care. I bet it's not even that much. Oh, probably not even that much good at. Come on! It's the lightning wyvern you want. Leave the zombie one alone. Oh no! We killed the zombie one. There's one up there actually. I can't like really use like a lightning breath against it because it's a lightning wyvern anyway. Is that going to stay there? No, it's going to stay there. No, it's not. I thought we were going to stay there. Oh, for crying out loud! Oh no! Now is not the time for a dust storm. Oh, come on! I suppose in hindsight, maybe I should. Right, where's that thing gonna go? Actually, what is it? One thing I've noticed is this new patch that's coming out. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. I'm trying to get off. Anyway, let's put my put this stuff on. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, you can't can't actually breed these things. Oh, level 60. You'll be able to breed the normal wyverns, but you won't... Right up now. You'll be able to breed the normal wyverns, but you won't be able to breed the... like the zombie ones. Yep. Are you going to go into a cryopod or what? Yes, it's a bit of a shame, like, so you can still collect them, but you can't really do a great deal with them. Whereas the good thing about these, we'll be able to breed them going forward. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a wander around. I'm going to see if I can find any more. So I'll see you in a while. Right, well, poor Sparky over there is taking quite a bit of a battering. So I thought I'd come back here and check out these guns, because... that's interesting, that. These things have got a lot of bullets still left in them. I mean, there's still like 8 stacks. I mean, I put 10 stacks into each one of these, expecting a lot of them to be used up. And I have my suspicions. Dodo Wyvern. I mean, I've seen the actual level of Dodo Wyvern change, so I think it just comes down to what that level is. I mean, Dodo Rex, as far as I recall, I think that's just like level 1. It's always 666,666 health. But maybe with Dodo Wyvern it changes, because a lot of the bullets are still in there. Now, I tried it before with only 500, because, I mean, I put 1,000 into every single turret. I did a run with that, and it just went swimmingly. It was kind of like similar to this, except I had 5 or 6 stacks left. So I thought, well... There's not much point having that many, so I'll just, you know, share the ammo out. Should go to plan. We should just use up all of that ammo, but no, it didn't, because I mean I managed to lure a Dodo Wyvern over here, and that was it. We just literally ran out of bullets. So I was amazed. So this time round, I've put 1,000 in each one, and we've hardly used any. So I suspect that, you know, this Dodo Wyvern gets, you know, different levels, so sometimes it's easier than, you know, other times, but it's the usual sort of thing. It's better to overestimate anyway than it is to underestimate. Right, so the good news is we've managed to find quite a few of these zombie wyverns still alive. I completely forgot, I don't know what I was thinking about, but when the Dodo Wyvern dies, there's a lot of zombie wyverns that it has with it, and they become claimable. The trouble is, you've got to get to them before the other wyverns, the normal wild wyverns, kill them off. And, I mean, you can easily spot them, to be honest, because they're, you know, like any claimable dino, the text for them is red, but also they're getting attacked by other wyverns. Now, I must admit, I was pretty lucky, because, I mean, we did struggle. I think it was this one I struggled to get, because that was being attacked. Now, this one... Oh, wow, this is cool. This is level 240. Now, this one, that was a really easy one to get, because it was, you can just make out, you got this shelf down here. It was just literally sitting down there, just minding its own business. So that was a really easy one to pick up. And then there's another fire one. I think what's that, a 170? Yeah, that's a 170 fire wyvern. Now that one, there was a pair of them. There was a 170 and an 80. I think I must have hit the 180. That became hostile, but I managed to grab a hold of that one in time, and I just basically ran away. The other one followed me, and then it de-aggroed around about here, but then all of a sudden it drifted up in that direction. So I just let it go, because I mean, level 80 I wasn't too fussed anyway. But when I went back over there to have a look for other ones, it was already engaged with another lightning wyvern, an actual zombie lightning wyvern. So it seems that there are the hostile zombie wyverns on the map, plus there's these claimable ones, so you've got to be careful, obviously. And then of course we've got this cool 190. It's a 190 poison wyvern, so I'm pleased at finding that one. So yeah, I was surprised, to be honest, because I was like wholly we might have some trouble down there. I was fully expecting these things would have disappeared. You know, like, because you've got to about, I think it was like 5:15 in the morning when Dodo Rex disappears, and I thought it would be something similar with these. I thought these would disappear if you didn't claim them in time, but no, I've been going for quite a while. That's why poor Spark is taking quite a bit of a battering. But it seems they'll hang around until either somebody claims them, basically, or, well, you know, the wild wyverns will take them out. So I was just going up and down that trench looking for them. They do actually show up on the actual S Plus scanner. I don't know why I didn't think about using that in the first place, to be honest. Because if I run this, it does actually tell you that there's zombie wyverns around. But these will all be like hostile ones, because these are ones that have all respawned lately. But yeah, either way, it's just a case of, well, I say it's just a case you've got to go up and down the trench looking for any zombie wyvern that's either just basically sitting around, or I think that the best clue is it doesn't attack you, or something else is attacking it. Now, one other thing I think, just out of curiosity, let's see how many pumpkins we get. Oh, I just get one. I'm still gobsmacked. I'm getting like a lot more, you know, event items out of these piles than I was on the island. I mean, I've already got the emotes, to be honest, so I don't really need like a load of scarecrows. But this seems to be the better place to be. If you want to do the event, come over here, and you'll get a ton of these items. It makes life so much easier. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to have a quick peek and see what we've got from this, because when you take down the Dodo Rex, you get that, and I know that that one there, that actually, yeah, that one there, I get that every time my character dies and respawns, that automatically shows up. I also get this one, which you actually get that one from the Dodo Wyvern. You also get that one from the Dodo Wyvern. Now, both of those two, they'll show up again when you respawn. The wolf mask here, the werewolf mask, I'm not sure if that does respawn with you, but I got that one the first time I killed a Dodo Wyvern with this particular character here. But either way, you're still getting your little chibis here. So this is another Quetzal one. So that's interesting. So I'm getting a Quetzal and a Brontosaurus, which is the same as what I got from the Dodo Rex, I believe, on the island. Yeah, cool. They always look weird because they've got this big massive head in comparison to the rest of the body. Then we've got our little Brontosaurus one we got here. So that's another bone one. I noticed the slightly different colours as well. Colours that you get seem to vary a bit, but oh, they're definitely cool. I like them. I better pop that before I start to suffer from heat stroke or whatever else it is. But yeah, I quite like that strategy, I must admit. I mean, on this particular map for me, I mean, I'm finding metal pretty easy. I'm next to a lot of nodes and they're very, very rich in metal. Wood is very, very easy, so it's not a problem making charcoal, for instance. So if I want to make advanced bullets, it's pretty easy, to be honest, on this map. So, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I've got 24 turrets down there, heavy auto turrets. So that's about what? Trying to think, yeah, 24,000 bullets. That's a heck of a lot of bullets. But I didn't particularly go through that many in this particular time, to be honest. I mean, I've been getting that used to making tons of bullets anyway, because when I've been stealing the eggs. So pretty straightforward. I mean, you don't need like the S Plus tech transmitters that I've got back there. It's just a matter of going back up and backwards and forwards, up and down the trench to spot Dodo Wyvern when it does show in this particular area. Otherwise, come back in a few days' time. But definitely wear a gas mask. Yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If so, then do please leave a like. If you've got any other better strategies you can think of, I mean, I know you can use traps, but that to me does seem the simpler way, especially if you're going to do this solo. But yeah, if you can think of a better strategies, any tips, tricks, please post that in the comments section below. I'd love to see them. I'm sure anybody who's watching would love to see them as well. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more content like this, yes, do please subscribe. Just remember to click that little bell icon though, and then chances are you might actually get reminders sent by YouTube. But above all, I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I've really had fun playing. But that's it. Do hope to see you in another episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.